And just like that, we're back again with another update on Hedera Hashgraph. Welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to all the Hbar viewers. Appreciate you guys as always. But yeah, let's analyze and see what's happening and what we could be expecting as of July 13th, for the price of Hbar. So if you're looking across the board right now, we're starting to see slowly but surely our altcoins are starting to go back into the green, which of course is really nice to see. If you're looking at some of these gainers, we're actually starting to see some double-digit gainers. Hbar is actually one of them, up 15% over the course of the last 24 hours. XLM up 17.5%, Algorand up 8.1%, and we know, the positive correlation between these projects. I wouldn't really say positive correlation. I would say, how these, projects are quite similar, except of course Bonk, because Bonk is a meme coin. But let's take a look at what's happening with the price. So as far as the dollar amount goes, one Hbar costs you 22.56 cents right now, and we're up about 14.1% in Bitcoin comparative as well. Valuation approaching that $10 billion mark, to be exact, $9.6 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume at about $900 million. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer for everyone: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. One thing I want you guys to keep in mind is, obviously, we're going into a Sunday morning, and obviously Sunday is a weekend, and CME futures are still closed, so we need to keep that factor in mind. But if you're looking at the dominance, let's actually take a look at the dominance on the hourly perspective. You can see this for yourself. Earlier Saturday, we did see the dominance go up all the way up to the 64.95%, but you're starting to see dominance pull back down, which again is really nice to see. And on top of that, if you look at what's happening with Bitcoin right now, Bitcoin is actually pushing towards the upside. Actually, as we're recording this update, we're currently sitting at $118,000. A great sign once again. BTC showing strength, dominance decreasing, altcoins are going to thrive, and that's exactly what we're starting to see happening right now across the board. So if you're looking at the price of Hbar has done something very, very important. And what I mean by that is we have retested the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level for the first time since May. And, that's not even the most exciting part. The most exciting part here right now is the fact that, we went up to 23 cents price point, and believe it or not, we actually haven't seen that price since March. So, the May high that we've been talking about, I've been discussing you guys how this would be that next move. And look at this, guys. We have replicated this move. Literally, it seems like a complete copy, from what we saw back in April all the way up to that May high. We have seen something very similar playing out, and I was continuing to give you guys, this comparison when we did see that double bottom around the 12.5 cents, and that has played out, pretty nicely, and that exact same level is playing as a resistance for us. But the fact that we did break out of that May high is really, really bullish in my perspective, because of course we cannot ignore where the index is currently sitting, about 64.5% compared to where we were back in May. So there's a major difference. Hbar heating up right now. Volume also heating up considering we're in a weekend. I am personally projecting that if we clear this key resistance where we currently are, we are going to start retesting the 27 cents level, which of course we haven't seen since March as well. So that's pretty much that next target that I'm currently looking forward to. But we got to take it one step at a time. I personally do think that we are going to see this level breaking out, because of course volume is increasing, but we got to take it one step at a time. Do let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Where do you see the price of Hbar going? Remember, have your exit strategies in place. You don't want to forget to just leave all the profits on the table. You always want to take those profits off of the table when you see that opportunity. So of course, as we are entering the second wave, you do want to stick with that exit strategy. And if you have not, implement one, and obviously think of it from a realistic standpoint. Thank you for all your support. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? And I'll see you later. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.